Check.
and he really seems like he knows what he's talking about.
I heard talking
All
about
right.
in
Yes, we
Bailey's
are.
voice.
We are back live. We now have a connection. Sorry for that drop off, folks. We are back, and honestly, I genuinely don't know where we got cut off, but anything that happened in the last, I want to say, 2 to 3 minutes, we probably got to revisit.
So, in the last 2 or 3 minutes, we have had uh, Father Furious in the basement searching around for things to set up in a holy blaze of glory because he feels as though the dead shall have no reward and he needs to burn down the slough. During that process, he found a hidden tunnel in the basement. And based upon his revelations, he, when looking down this tunnel, felt the epiphany of, for the living know that they will die, but the dead know nothing, and they will have no reward, for the memory of them is forgotten. For the wages of sin is death, but the gift of the Lord is eternal. And due to this, Father Furious is going to go search out Darla and convince her to join him in a holy crusade into the tunnel. Father Furious, if you would continue your righteous rampage.
So yeah, that is the situation, and I'm going to. I've rigged the place to blow, and I'm going to look for Darla to tell her I believe her and her pistol have a divine purpose down this strange tunnel that I've uncovered in the basement.
I believe we need to explore whatever's going on in the basement, but we also need to go explore the graveyard. I if the basement is immediate, let's go now.
Tiger and Cookie, you both are right there listening to this. So, what do you guys do?
I'll go with. I mean, hell, for all I know, this odd tunnel might lead to the graveyard.
Okay.
Cookie is. Cookie is following, but as he does it, he is counting backwards from 3,000.
All right. 2,996 is when you hit the basement.
Oh, that didn't take long. I should have started with a lower number.
As you all enter the basement, you see that there is many, many casts of spirits and high proof moonshines that have been strewn and broken in the area. You see that a lot of it is actually cascading down this strange ramp that is in this tunnel. There's about 2 inches of liquid on the floor, and all of it smells extremely potent.
I would assume
What?
potent bad, yeah.
I mean, you know the difference between vodka and Everclear? It's a little in between. Definitely
Okay.
flammable, gonna get you fucked up.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
I would
Everclear is
like
like
to
literally
pull out
hurts. It probably like
kerchief
actually
from my
hurts your
nose.
face to breathe in this room.
What was that, Bailey?
I would like to pull out a kerchief and put it over my nose, if I have one present.
Okay. You have a kerchief. Does everybody start to travel down the tunnel?
No. Cookie does not travel down the tunnel. He saunters.
Could you roll a saunter check?
I cannot, but I can
And
do
where
anything
in
one.
the
I can do anything one.
can you hold? Hold on, before you roll a saunter check, I would like to know who's going first and who's going last.
Well, I would say Miss Darla should probably go first since she's got the shooting iron.
Miss Darla will either go first or second. It depends on how confident Cookie is.
I'm just waiting for you to tell me to give you my saunter check.
I
So,
mean, I will make
if
a sponsor check.
all right, Cookie, go ahead and make a saunter check.
I rolled a 3 on do anything one.
All right. You can go ahead and bank 1 XP or give yourself
Yay!
saunter 2.
Yep. I'm
Because
gonna
I
turn
rolled
that into saunter. No, actually, no. I'm not turning that into saunter 2. I'm just banking the XP.
Okay. So I rolled a 6, and you unfortunately failed.
Yep.
I'm gonna roll a 1d4 to
Oh,
see how many people were in front of you, since nobody decided to do a marching order.
So I might just be like
So
knocking a bunch of people down like fucking Bowling Green, right?
unfortunately, I rolled a 3. So you are sauntering along behind your party members, and as you're sauntering, you're feeling yourself. But shit, you realize you left your fucking iron on the stove, and there was still fire under the stove. So as you're sauntering, you stop and twist, and in that twist, you slip, hit the ground that is currently a beautiful medley of dirt, clay, and booze, which are 3 of your favorite things.
Mm-hmm.
And unfortunately, it's a downgrade. And you slide, knocking all 3 of your companions over, and you all enjoy the world's first slip and slide down into the depth of what is unfortunately where we are going.
Real quick, Wayne. Check the DM I sent you.
Certainly. It just says chillin'.
No, oh, sorry, not DM. Sorry, not DM. It was I threw it in the Chumbas chat.
Oh. All right. We're gonna go to Shuma's chat.
And I also threw that in there about 5 minutes ago. So you know, math what you got to math and continue.
Honestly, it just depends on what happens as far as the next scene. So as you all slide and slip down this enjoyable mud slide, getting covered in mud head to toe, you fall into this rather hard area. In this area, you look around and there is light, but the weirdness is the light isn't moving. It's a very static light. It's harsh and unyielding. It's not candlelight or firelight. It's just there. And you look around and you see that the walls are covered in metal with weird inscriptions on the wall, almost like the decorative inlays on the outside of rich people houses. While you are
I would
all
like to
are-
make a shovel check on these icons.
okay, go ahead and make a shovel check.
That is a 9, 12. That's a 12.
That succeeds. I got a 4.
So Cookie
So
starts. Cookie just starts banging on the cymbals with his shovel. Tap this, tap that. Just like just tapping with the shovel, trying to find any significance that might come from tapping what the fuck ever. And I have a 12 for shoveling as I do that.
So, as your innate shoveling abilities come alive in a way that you've never thought possible, you tap a weird sequence of these inlays, and a section of the wall just kind of pops out and slides up
Yes!
as this.
I just Scooby Dooed this shit with a shovel, guys. I'm sorry.
This mist billows out from this door, and it envelops everybody. Could everybody do me a favor and do anything one resist poison?
Ooh. Oh, that means if I I have an XP, I could like maybe use. Oh, let's see what happens. I got a 6, so I automatically get fucking resist
Me
poison
too.
too.
I got a 5.
Resist poison 2. Fucking
Got a
writing
4.
that shit down.
The only person that I'm waiting for is a Bailey, but I got an 8. So you
We're
all
all
advance.
poisoned.
I got a
And-
4.
Unfortunately,
No, I want to be very clear on this in the rules here, though. If you rolled a 6 on a 1 die, because it's a do anything 1 check, if you rolled a 6, doesn't matter if you failed because the DM rolled higher, you still get the
you still get the
you still
skill
get the
increase.
next skill. You still get the advancement
Yes.
of the skill, even if you fail. The 6 is what matters on the die.
Yes. You all see as this door opens and billows, you see these caricatures of humanoid creatures. However, unfortunately, they have these very hairy legs, these cloven hoofs, these very elongated, strangely sectioned thigh segments on their legs. There's a weird spaded tail section that flicks out from them, and a giant section of dual horns coming off their head that ends in spikes as you all fall unconscious.
And that sounds like an awesome place to call it a night. Ladies and gentlemen, tune in next week to find out what happens to the rest of our asses as he just knocked us out. Let's go ahead and ask everybody here to say their final thoughts and their goodbyes to the audience. And thank you for tuning in to the Sputter Games. And please join us next week. And please join us for our other projects, which are forthcoming soon. We are looking right now at July 1st as our most likely start date for the new Madness of the Multiverse. So please check us out, 2 p.m. Mondays, Pacific time. We love you, and everybody else. You guys, anybody, say what you got to say before we say goodnight.
Have a good night, everybody.
Good
Thanks
night,
for
everybody.
Good night, everybody. Fun game.
Don't
And-
ever forget to stop dreaming.
And I cannot wait to find out what happens to Cookie and whoever the other people are next week.